Hey guys, this is your boy Dino aka DRP here and welcome back to another video to my channel, another video of me reacting to the latest death battle. I'm not going to say the newest, but it's the latest death battle because I think it's been a week since this video has come out. Like this specific video of death battle, yes. So it's actually Dante from Devil May Cry versus Clive from Final Fantasy. Now I do know, I think the last time Cloud, the only death battle I can think of with Cloud is the fact that Cloud won against Link, I think. I remember that. Wait, who won against, was it Cloud that won against Link? I can't remember, or was it Link? I can't remember, but I do remember watching the Cloud versus Link, but I can't remember who won. I do know the Final Fantasy characters are kind of broken. But then again, this is Dante we're talking about. Dante won against Bayonetta, or Dante, beat Bayonetta the first time around. We're going to see if he wins the second time around. Devil May Cry is a really OP universe. But then so is Final Fantasy universe. They're busted beyond belief. So, I don't know who's going to win this. I really don't know who's going to win this. Out of the two characters, I would say I know Dante a little bit more. Well, for one, I've watched the death battle between him and Bayonetta, and then I did did a speed run of knowing what the Devil May Cry story was to play Devil May Cry 5. That was the only Devil May Cry game I've played, but in my opinion, it's probably one of the best games I've ever played. It was so damn good. But anyways, I want to see what this is about. I do want to see what this is about, how it's going to work. So without further ado, let's get right to it, shall we? Okay. Still recording, fine. Let's get the PC screen up. Yeah, it's there. PC screen up. Still recording. What's the volume like? 55. Okay. Let's get to it, shall we? How long is this? 23 minutes, 50 seconds. Oh, I guess that's not too bad. Alright. Is it just me, or does this look all different? I don't know. It probably is looking different. I just can't remember. Either way, let's get right to this in 3, 2, 1. Oh shit! What? Is that what Dante the 3D fight is going to be like?
Clive. DMC's Devil Hunter versus Final Fantasy's Shield of Rosaria. He's Wiz and
oh shit, this looks good. Wait a second.
Their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, this 3D fight is going to go in hard. Oh shit.
It's a dangerous world out there. Cultists, demons, and evil businessmen lust
Spoilers
for
for Devil May Cry
and
5.
every day brings a new cataclysm humanity must face.
This world may seem like the end, but for a devil hunter like Dante, it's party time. Who'd expect anything less from the son of the legendary demon Sparta?
A dark knight who, thousands of years ago, woke up to justice and sealed away the demon lord, Mundus.
But then Sparta mysteriously died, and his wife got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and his brother Virgil separated.
Despite a long-gone family, Dante kept a chipper attitude and set up a business dedicated to one thing:
killing demons! And with the blood of Sparta running through him, he's the best in the business.
By harnessing his own...
Damn, that was like the cutscene of like the older games of Devil May Cry. They've done that so well. Holy shit.
demonic energy, Dante bolsters his speed, power, and durability, letting him block kaiju-sized punches, move faster than a meteor,
and regenerate like an unstoppable force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot, stabbed, sliced through. Basically anything.
Even without his regeneration, he's survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash.
But no hunter is complete without an arsenal, and Dante's got one hell of a sword left by his dad, Rebellion. Plus ebony and ivory, 2 magic pistols with endless ammo clips. And they say the perfect gift doesn't exist.
But Dante's full arsenal is far larger and stranger.
Like King Cerberus, a shape-shifting set of...
Okay, this is where the spoilers of Devil May Cry comes in. Like, he's got that staff, he's got the nunchucks. he's got it's so good. He's got so much, like his range of arsenal is like, his range of weapons and abilities is ridiculous.
Elemental nunchucks, Cavalier, a pair of buzzsaws that are also a motorcycle, Balrog, fiery fisticuffs for boxing and
So good.
capoeira, and
Yeah.
Navan,
So good.
guitar, an electric guitar.
There's also Lucifer, a backpack of endless laser swords that Dante got after slaying. Actually, we never see how he beat Lucifer.
Yeah, you know someone's a badass when they off-screened the actual devil. Then there's my fave, Dr. Faust, a sentient hat that turns Dante into basically Orville Peck. Oh, and shoots crystallized demon blood.
Dante needed this and much more when he got a warm welcome from the brother he thought long dead. In a
Virgil.
twist of fate, Virgil was alive, but went down a very different path.
While Dante was partying, Virgil studied the blade, seeking the power he needed to exert his will, even if it meant killing his own brother, something he came close to doing in their first meeting.
But the defeat only spurred Dante's awakening. He learned to teleport using Trickster, slow down time through Quicksilver, and double-team foes with Doppelganger.
With a slick pose and the right timing, he can royal guard dang near anything, then use the absorbed energy to armor up as a dreadnought.
And then there's Devil
Trigger.
a
There you go.
superform Dante
Yeah.
achieves through his supernatural power. By tapping into his inner demon, Dante can fly and get
You see, I've not watched that anime. This Netflix series came out of Devil May Cry. I don't know how good it is, but I've heard very mixed reactions. Surprisingly mixed reactions of it. Some saying it's decent, you can watch it, and some are saying it's not all that good. Because apparently they nerfed Dante so much in this anime. Like, he's so weak in this. I'm like, I don't know why, like, what's going on. So you guys would have to let me know in the comment section below. It had Doppelganger, Dreadnought, Regeneration, Quicksilver, Roll Guard, Teleportation, Superhuman Speed and
it's
Strength.
an enormous boost in speed and power.
Naturally, his rematch with Virgil went very differently, and that was far from Dante's peak.
When Mundus got up to his old tricks, Dante battled the Demon Lord in a vast sea of stars, a universe Mundus created on a whim. Even later, Dante one-shot a stronger alternate future Mundus who had completely merged with the demon world.
So he's kind of a big deal. Literally, Mundus became a living universe just for Dante to shoot him in the face.
Then there's Argosax, a god so astronomically intense, he had the power of every other demon in existence, a divine deity of the sun that Dante also shot in the face.
Oh,
Okay.
that guy. I completely forgot about him.
Funny, so did Dante. Despite how powerful
Sounds like
Argosax was, he was just an insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
So it's safe to say Dante had become the strongest around. But no amount of style, pizza, or wahoos could fill the hole in his heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was still his bro. Beneath Dante's antics, killing the last of his family kinda messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns out he had a nephew, Nero. who
Nero,
Dante would
yeah.
help get into the family business in his own unconventional way.
And for dead weight, Nero was pretty badass. Even helping Dante take on the so-called Demon King Urizen. Nero's Devil Breaker arm can fire light-speed lasers that Dante and Virgil have dodged.
Dante and Virgil can already dodge lasers in their base forms, but when charged with enough demonic energy, they can outright blitz beams over 11 times faster than light.
Nero even survived getting melted down while inside a living statue. It's a long story.
And that's the same sort of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive being turned into a puddle.
So Dante was ready when Virgil somehow returned. Again. And made an apocalyptic demon tree for what else? More power!
With the entire world now on the line, Dante had to get serious and fully embrace his human and demon sides alike by stabbing himself.
Holy shit, Dante has been impaled so much, he decided to make it how he powers up.
Dang.
So he got his greatest weapon, Devil Sword Dante, and
Devil Sword
became
Dante.
Sin Devil Trigger.
Sin Devil Trigger. It's so busted, man. Like, in the games, like, especially when you use it in the games, like in Devil
Turn
May
a
Cry
good
5.
date
Ridiculous.
into the best date ever.
Hey,
Deliveroo now just got even better.
This is Dante's demon energy at its peak. He can fire lasers with Loose, obliterate with the fires of Judgment, and
Ridiculous. Look at
surpass
this.
even the legendary Sparta.
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil, neither of them would budge on their ideals. Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
But thanks to Nero and two
Nero.
well-placed bitch slaps, they got some sense knocked into him.
Dante realized that if he couldn't make Virgil abandon his ways, he might as well keep an eye on him. In one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent departure to the underworld.
You can choose your friends, but not your family. But if that's what it takes to keep Virgil safe, or rather to keep the world safe from Virgil, Dante will deal with it. And all things considered, he's happy slugging it out with his bro. Maybe happier than he's ever been.
Proof that as long as you have the human drive, even hell
Jackpot!
can become a paradise sweet enough that a devil may cry.
Dang. Okay, let's see how this guy is, though.
Whiz, it's an emergency! This fight's gonna have a banger soundtrack, but my headphones broke!
Well, good news. This battle is sponsored by Raycon.
Raycon.
Keep your ears open and your holiday playlist rolling with Raycon's essential
I like
open
that
earbuds.
headphones.
These open
I've always been a massive fan of headphones that are like the ear-shaped, so when you put it, it just stays stuck in there. I like it.
your
Always
earbuds
like
let you
it.
stay connected to your surroundings
good.
or
Right, from everyday.
the Kingdom of Rose.
Okay. Let's go.
Sit down as we tell the tale of the Kingdom of Rosaria and its prince, Clive Rossfield, a man destined to be a dominant, the host to a mighty guardian icon.
Anybody who's a dom can draw on magic life juice called ether, becoming a big scary monster.
And commanding the element they embody to create storms, slay armies, and split the sea. Dominants are forces of nature, and Clive would be the dominant of the Phoenix.
Well, he
Okay.
was supposed to, but Big Bird said no thanks and instead picked his sick little brother Joshua. Parents don't play favorites, but I guess ancient monsters can.
Despite the rejection and a deep loathing from his mother Annabella, Clive and Joshua were only kind to one another. Clive saw the bird and his brother Bulwer and
wow.
accepted
That's
his
crazy.
blessing of the Phoenix in hopes of becoming Joshua's shield.
Meaning he learned a bunch of magic. He can shoot
Okay.
fire, teleport with Phoenix Shift, and took down this beast before he was even out of puberty.
Even without magic, Clive's a capable swordsman, able to
Okay.
boost his speed and perception with precision dodge. But it wasn't
Precision
enough when
dodge.
Annabella betrayed Rosaria for the Empire of Soundbrec. In one night, Clive's knights, people, and his own father were slaughtered before him.
Quick,
Oh,
someone
shit.
use a Phoenix down!
Those aren't in this game.
Well, that's unfortunate. But the Phoenix icon sure is, because the trauma of everything made poor Joshua lose control.
Clive
Oh,
wanted
no.
nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened the icon that was in him all along.
What?
The fiery beast, Ifrit.
Boy, is Ifrit a wild one. Just standing nearby will incinerate the average Joe. It can make fire barriers, regenerate lost limbs, decimate foes with a flaming spirit bomb, and shatter a walking mountain.
I wonder that's why the Phoenix rejected him? Because he already had one inside of him? The Fire Beast? I don't know.
The downside being Clive couldn't control it. He
Aha.
didn't even remember becoming Ifrit or battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved to cinders, leaving
Oh.
Joshua presumed dead.
If that wasn't bad enough,
Oh,
dear
shit.
old Ma found him the next day and made him a slave to Sanbreque's army.
Oh,
Clive spent
God.
13 years wallowing through life, searching for Ifrit's host for revenge, only to learn the one he wanted to kill was
Himself.
himself.
This revelation hit Clive like a phantom train. He thought death was all he deserved for taking the lives of Joshua and so many others. Even so, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. No, not like that.
Thanks to his friend Jill, the outlaw Sid, his doggo Torgal, and a very therapeutic battle with his self-hatred, Clive learned to carry the torch for his brother, fighting the real problems plaguing his world. Crystals and racism!
In the world of Valisthea, prejudice is alive and well for bearers. Basically, anyone who can use magic without special crystals.
So what
Okay.
better way to dismantle the system than to help fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet, all while picking up some nifty abilities.
Through a mysterious power that lets him absorb icons, Clive took Garuda, an avian with sharp slashes and sharper talons. From Sid, he received Ramuth, so he could summon lightning.
From his
What?
maid Jill, he got Shiva to freeze lava and even time itself. With Titan, he can block and absorb blows with earth-shattering fists. From this dragon prince, he got Bahamut and some deadly lasers.
And through Odin, he can slow the flow of time and slice apart the fabric of space.
Looks familiar.
With these powers, Clive stepped up to lead
Virgil's attacks. Wow. Okay. Increases strength and speed, healing factor, limit break. Okay. Enhanced regeneration, attacks and defense with fire, Ifrit Risen, flight, homing, fire blast, light speed.
The bearers, and even reunited with Joshua, who was alive all along. Surprise!
Clive spent 5 years freeing the land and became hot as hell while doing it. Well, no, not well, yeah, that way, but also through Ifrit. By using part of Ifrit's power, Clive can set himself aflame, activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
But Limit Break is far from Clive's limit. After absorbing the Phoenix essence from Joshua, he became Ifrit Risen. Now fully in control of the monster that had tormented him, he embraced his role as a shield for his brother and friends.
Just in time to battle in space, block a planet-wiping blast, and overpower this dragon at the speed of light.
That's no exaggeration. Ifrit Risen is literally stated to move at light speed. Not surprising when Clive has intercepted lasers over 3 times faster than that, and overpowered Omega, a god-slaying weapon that can destroy, and I quote, all of creation.
But
All of
what made Clive strong enough to do all this? You know, besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out Clive's birth was orchestrated. He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima, an ancient, all-powerful being that created humanity, but abandoned them after they developed free will.
Meaning everything that happened was the fault of one person. God, the bastard! But Clive wouldn't be a puppet. If God was in the way of humanity's freedom, then God was gonna die.
Easier said than done.
Oh shit!
Ultima was stronger than anyone Clive had faced, able to warp all of reality to create a universe. But Clive had a secret not even Ultima foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special state of mind, Logos.
AKA someone powered by human will and the bonds of consciousness with others. Okay, that sounds like anime friendship crap, but trust me, it made Clive a badass who could surpass his limits, getting stronger over the course of just one fight.
So much so that, despite struggling against Ultima initially, by the end of the fight, Clive took out Ultimalius, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species, all while Clive was in his base form.
Ultima literally became Ultima Squared, but Clive still kicked his ass. Using his bonds with his brother, his friends, and his unbridled will, Clive killed God in a giant 999,999 damage punch! Okay, so it really was the power of friendship after all. Man, this guy's got a future in shonen.
Well, except we don't really know what happened to Clive.
I have a feeling I know who's going to win this battle, but let's continue.
Whether he lived or died, though, doesn't really matter. It was his journey and the world he created that made his life meaningful. Clive's dream of a future where everyone can live and die on their own terms had become a reality.
And his
That's
stories
nice.
were written up in a book by a certain Joshua Rusfield, which he titled Final Fantasy.
That's really nice. Okay,
The battle's coming up next, so call
I feel like Clive's got this one. I'm sorry to everyone that thinks. Initially, before this death battle, I started this reaction. I was like, Dante's pretty damn broken. Clive has to do a lot in order to be on par with him. And then after witnessing what I've just seen from Clive's research, the fact that they, as soon as they mentioned his willpower, like, you know, all of that willpower, the bond he's created with his brother and his friends, and that willpower kind of helped him transcend to that next level. I feel like that's when I was just like, is that how they're going to make him beat Dante? I don't know if that's what they're going to use. But to me, as soon as I heard that, because it's not the first time a character's won off that. You get what I mean? Off like that immense willpower. Don't get me wrong, having immense willpower is great. And that does, at times, triumph a lot of the battles that we've seen in anime, games, and all of that stuff. Which is why I'm hearing this and I'm like, that could be possible. But then to be fair, to be able to beat Ultima, who's like the guy who created humanity itself, and go up against opponents that could cut through fabric of space or dimensions or some shit like that. Yeah, I feel like Clive might have this. I might be severely wrong.
Your winner now, folks, just like our sponsor, DraftKings.
So my pick is Clive.
The NBA season play tour fast battle
Ride the upside.
for CP the new customer. In time on possibilities.
It's time for a death battle.
All I know is this 3D fight's gonna be good. This looks so good. What?
Sell homeware, books, and more with no fees on Vinted.
Bro,
Don't use it,
the match
sell it.
the match hasn't even started and I'm like,
Hey, I heard your fiery friend is causing trouble, and I'm in the business of dealing with trouble.
Leave now. I have a god to kill. The last thing that will stop me is a demon.
dang. There's that shield. Damn, that was a good reflex right there. Stop!
Let's rest.
Stop, bro. That is wild.
Fancy yourself a bard?
Wow. If Dante's got anything over him, it's the style, bro. Look at that. Stop. I do not normally pause like this in the middle of a death battle. The fact that he was dodging those lightnings with Moonwalk. Stop, man. That's funny. That is funny. That was funny. Nice.
No hiding in the shadows anymore, Smokey.
Doppelganger. Hey.
Time to see the light.
Damn. Shit. Yo, Dante's having too much fun with this.
What is that?
It's a bike! Don't you know? Oh shit, Devil Trigger. Is this Devil Trigger or Sin Trigger? Oh, has he gone? Oh.
Virgil's got some competition.
Aye, aye, aye.
Still holding out on me? Let's see what your monster can really do.
So the devil cries for more. Let's give him everything we've got. Joshua!
Oh boy. He's going into that Ifrit form, isn't he? Yeah. That looks crazy. What is this animation? This scene... yo, this animation is just amazing. That is insane.
I won't underestimate you.
Oh, you regenerate so fast. Come on, buttons like that. Oh my god. God damn. Smoking sexy style. Triple S. time. They're both. Oh shit.
Please. Just once. I need more.
It's been a bash, Smokey. I need Ifrit!
Oh my god. Got him.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
After a fight like this, God will be nothing.
Well, what was that? That last bit of willpower he had at the end. Oh god.
Okay, that was a whole nother level of close, but I think we got the point.
This was not an easy call to make. Dante and Clive matched each other so closely, it was hard finding a definitive advantage either had. This is best explained through 3 categories, starting with stats.
Both Dante and Clive could easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Mundus
Okay.
and Ultimalius could create universes at a whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster-than-light speeds.
Yeah.
And Dante could always amp up with demon juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
But Clive could match that by boosting his own speed and reflexes through precision dodge.
Precision
Both were
dodge.
so beyond the pale that neither could
Dodge.
definitively
Is it?
overpower the other.
Still, given their crazy powers, you'd think one of their abilities would break the deadlock.
I don't know. Abilities I felt like was kind of... I don't know. Oh, this is a hard one. I think it'll be a draw as well on
Not
this.
so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow.
Yeah.
To teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, block and absorb hits,
Yeah,
etc.
they've got similar
Dante
powers.
could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
Though Clive did not have a perfect match against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more
Okay.
reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
In the
exactly.
end, both have answers to most of each other's powers.
So he came to endurance, and this was where I feel like Clive's gotten the upper hand there.
Making it still anyone's win.
Which is why it came down to one major factor.
Endurance.
Endurance. Just how long could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
The longest Dante has battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes, and abilities like Doppelganger, Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn through it even faster.
Clive's
Okay.
time in Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given how close this match is, it's vital. If Ifrit Risen catches Dante,
I mean, that's like that's just like the approximate time, isn't it? Because it's like what they said, they could burn through that power much faster, depending on what they're doing, how they're fighting, right? If they are conserving their power, even though they go into that form, they could have that form last for more than 6 minutes or 10 minutes. You get what I mean? So it comes down to who's using more power in this, isn't it? Because the more power used, the less time you would have in that form. And it's not just with this show, it's like with every show. So
outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante can heal from getting reduced to a puddle. Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Well, yes, but also no. This is where context is everything. While
Okay.
no doubt impressive, Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urizen, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell, overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible Clive could get one too, becoming even stronger from pure willpower.
pure willpower, I knew it. Those which separate humans from animals, given to shape of consciousness, a sense of self, and a freedom of thought, even if one deprived of other freedoms, is one's will that drives the pursuit of true liberty. Boys and girls, to Ultima, however, a human's will is a sickness that prevents them from taking their proper divine form. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I mean.
Power, just like when he fought Ultimalius.
Yeah.
So, for as tough and persistent as Dante was, Clive was able to endure just that much more to get the final edge. The devil
Right.
was in the details, but Clive's victory is no fantasy.
They literally did. They actually genuinely went ahead and used willpower for a reason for Clive to beat Dante here. I had an inkling they might do that, but there was another part of me that went, nah, they wouldn't do that. But
The winner is Clive Rossfield.
I mean, at least I've got
Next
the
time
prediction
on
right.
Death Battle.
Who is it? 2025 finale. Oh yeah, it's the end of this year. Man. What are they going with? Wait, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, stop! It's at Ash versus
Subscribe and join as a member.
Ash versus Yugi. Oh no! Oh
See
no!
more Death Battle.
No fucking way! Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto. Obviously, I don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh, but I know Yugi. Well, and I know Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, but obviously, I grew up with Pokemon. I play every single Pokemon game, so I know who Ash is, and I've watched all the animes, so I know Pokemon in the back of my hands, really. Ash Ketchum, oh my god, they're gonna bust out his team. And I'm assuming they're gonna go right to because at this point, Ash Ketchum is no longer in part of the anime anymore. His story is pretty much ended with the last season, with the previous region. I mean, when he became Pokemon champion, when he fought against Leon, was it Leon? Yeah, against Jack Adamax and all of that stuff. Yeah, so Ash Ketchum's journey has come to an end. So they could use every single Pokemon Ash has got in his arsenal. And he's got some wild Pokemon. He's got his busted Charizard. His Tauros was amazing. Obviously, Pikachu is his staple Pokemon, let's be honest. Then there's his Infernape in the Sinnoh region with the Blaze ability. Ridiculous. And then let's not forget Greninja here. Greninja with the Battle Bond ability, that the Ash Greninja. I don't know if they're most likely going to use that, let's be honest. They're going to use Ash Greninja. I did not watch the previous season, all of it, like the previous last season of Ash Ketchum in the anime, all of it. But I do know he had a Lucario that he could Mega Evolve, and there was like the same case with like Battle Bond where he had that deep bond with Lucario, right? It did kind of look like that. So he's got the Mega Lucario on him. That he's got like so many Pokemons on his arsenal, and he's got the Sceptile from the Hoenn region. The Sceptile was probably one of his best Pokemons. It was like the only Pokemon that defeated Tobias's Darkrai in the Sinnoh region. But because in that, I remember in that Pokemon League, I don't think anyone defeated Tobias or Tobias's Darkrai except Ash. Like, Sceptile was the first Pokemon to defeat it, and then Pikachu defeated Tobias's Latios. Wow, I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh though. Like, what sort of cards? I know Dark Magician. I mean, everyone knows Dark Magician. But yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. No. Dante and Virgil are trapped in hell. Hell is trapped with Dante and Virgil. Oh my. I'm definitely. Dante probably thinking to himself, what's with all the monster British folks around there? First that lady with the hair monsters, not this guy. I'd be the controller, Dante. Okay. Okay. My man Dante got the Toji treatment. The fans may cry. Aha, I see what you done there. This is a really good Death Battle, man. Oh my god, but it's the finale of Death Battle 2025. They're going to make this good. It's going to look good. They're going to have a lot of fun doing it. But yeah, on that note, I'll end the video right here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to Dante versus Clive Death Battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to smash the like button, comment, share those good things, and see more content of me doing more Death by Reactions like this feature. However, if you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and join the DRP Guild today so you don't miss a single video from my channel. Those reactions to Death Battles, reactions to Hololive, reactions to Vispo, any other main series, any other content main videos, main content series you get to see on the channel. So be sure to come and subscribe. Most importantly, have fun, enjoy the journey with me. That's a bit fuck up there, but we move. This is your boy Dino signing out. Have a nice day, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, peace.